Oh boy. But I want to get into this lawyer shit and Brendan Schaub. So, the last update I gave you, the court once again said my response wasn't good enough. And I had to July 15th once again to respond. And I told y'all niggas, all I keep putting is fair use. But apparently I'm supposed to go through every fucking thing and know their legal mumbo jumbo. And I don't know that shit. I don't know any of this shit. I don't know how to do that shit. I don't think it needs to be that complicated. But I got an email today with this. And here is my official response to Brendan Schaub's lawsuit. So he lists everything. Now comes defendant Kyle Swindell's pro se, how you say that, and hereby respectfully submits the following answer to plaintiff Thiccc Production Inc.'s complaint by stating the following. The parties. Defendant lacks information sufficient to form a belief that plaintiff is a Colorado corporation with the principal place of business in Greenwood Village, Colorado. Information publicly available on the website of the Colorado Secretary of State gives the link, indicates that plaintiff's primary office address is in Santa Monica, California, while having a registered agent in Denver, Colorado. Number 2, defendant admits the allegations in paragraph 2. This is all venue shit, I think. And defendant admits the allegations of subject matter. Somebody did my complete response and complete legalese for me. And we're going to get to the good parts here. Defendant admits the allegations of venue in paragraph 6 to the extent that defendant lives within a state within respective district as it relates to any specific allegations of copyright infringement. Plaintiff has not provided information sufficient for defendant to form a belief as to proper venue. Factual background. Defendant lacks information. I'm the defendant. He's the plaintiff, by the way. Defendant lacks information sufficient to form a belief as to the allegations in paragraph 7. Defendant lacks information sufficient to form a belief as to the allegations in paragraph 8. Defendant admits the allegation in paragraph 9 that YouTube is an online video streaming service where users can view and listen to videos on the internet. Defendant lacks information sufficient to form a belief as to the remaining allegations in paragraph 9. Defendant lacks information. He did exactly the shit you need to do. By the way, the references in this are about to get better. Send that lawyer to Pat Dixon after Gino Souza. I do not consent. But, all right. I want to get to a really good part, though. Defendant admits to allegations in paragraph 14 that he submitted a DMCA counter notification to YouTube. Defendant denies, however, that he works reference where infringing. Claim for relief. Defendant hereby incorporates the answers above for paragraphs 1 through 14. Defendant lacks information sufficient to form a belief as to the allegations in paragraph 16. Defendant denies the allegations in paragraph 17 and 18. Defendant denies any copyright infringement and therefore denies the allegations in paragraph 19 as moot. I deny all that shit. All right, second affirmation defense. Plaintiff has unclean hands. They're talking about Brendan Schaub. Plaintiff's basis is claims of infringement on an alleged ongoing investigation, in quotations, performed by unnamed, in quotations, above the feds professionals associated with Thiccc Productions, Inc. Principals and employees or plaintiff have discussed this alleged investigation publicly. So when he went on Bobby Lee shit and said that shit, this is being brought up in this lawsuit now. So what he said on that Bobby Lee thing is now going to be officially put in the record as my response in this lawsuit to him. The nigga claimed the fucking feds were in this. Or above the feds. Maybe the men in black. Nigga looks like he's been hit by the blinky dink and the neuralizer. The fuck, stupid. This nigga is so fucked. By the way, in this, I'm asking for money too. Oh, yes, a lawyer wrote this for me. And this has already been handed in. I'm just giving you, I handed this in today. You think Kalila did it? Let's continue. 2. Principals, employees, and associates of plaintiff Brendan Schaub have issued multiple threats of copyright litigation to various parties, boasting of spending $500,000 to retain, in quotations, monster lawyers to execute said litigation, and insinuating possible fraudulent or unlawful conduct by, quotations, friends in dark places in identifying defendant Swindells and other prospective defendants through its investigation. Yo! They're mentioning the $500,000. That's officially now on the record in this lawsuit that this dummy said that. Let's continue. 3rd, affirmation defense. Plaintiff's claims for relief are barred by the Fair Use Doctrine, pursuant to Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 17 U.S.C. 107. And a bunch of shit is barred. 5th, affirmation. See, and this nigga did it right. The court can't complain now that I've handed in this because he went through every fucking complaint and did it right. Now, here we go. 6th, affirmation defense. Plaintiff, Brendan Schaub, has engaged in one or more acts that have misused its copyrights, included but not limited to having wrongfully attempted to extend the scope of the limited monopoly granted by the Copyright Act. Defendant reserves the right to assert one or more antitrust claims. I get to make antitrust claims. I'll FDR you, nigga. It's called affirmative. I know. I got the action of it. Boom. They stopped fucking selling the Mexican pizza. I'm so heated. All right, we're going to continue here. I just got to do something right. Quiznik. We're going to continue here, though. Stop saying affirmation. I like saying affirmation. It makes me feel smart. All right. And then the 7th one. Plaintiff's claims, remember, plaintiff is Brendan Schaub, defendant is me. Plaintiff's claims are barred to the extent they claim copyright protection in works that are immoral, illegal, obscene, or libelous. That's your work. All right, now here we go. He answers the 8th affirmative defense, but then he goes here. Wherefore, defendant prays this honorable court for the following relief. This is what I want. For dismissal of the plaintiff's action with prejudice. Yes, be extremely prejudiced. I went separate lines. I went redlining. For an order that the plaintiff shall take no relief from its complaint herein, for an award of defendant's cost herein occurred, and for such further and other relief that the court deems fair and just. Respectfully submitted, my name and all my info that you've seen on screen, but you already know it. So I sent that in today because that was sent to me. Thank you, lawyer. Thank you, who did that. Everyone knows my fucking number. So, unfortunately, I can't be doxxed. Everyone knows everything about me. I'm the one person in the world who can't be doxxed. But yeah, there you go. But yes, that has been sent in. That is my response. The court can't complain now. So when we go back, I think in fucking October, there we go. Am I sending my kid to Yale or Harvard? Neither. That's crazy though. I got this email today. No bullshit, out of nowhere. And I thought it was an email from the court. And then I read that and I was like, holy shit. Does him lawyer just completely hook me up out of nowhere? Knew this much, answered it perfectly, did the entire fucking... Yeah, they did. Thank you. Whoever that was, thank you. Now, hopefully this asshole has to pay me. But that was everything the court wanted. Answered perfectly. You made a hotline, you made a hot song. Time to get on TMZ. But yeah, thank you. I need that email. And I had the July 15th. Because when they sent me that last thing of you got to do another response thing, all I was doing was just writing on a piece of paper or typing in, I'm just claiming fair use and everything. But they're like, you have to go through everything individually and do this and that. And some legal mumbo jumbo bullshit to justify their legal bullshit jobs. You know, I'm saying I'm not guilty. It's fair use. We all know it's fair use. Just throw it. It's frivolous. Just throw it out. Don't make me go through the legal mumbo jumbo bullshit. But they were making me. But there's my response in your legal mumbo jumbo, and boom, I'm gonna win. You stink, Brendan Schaub. You lost again. Your career's over. Everyone jumped ship from you. Jesus, your Cats After Dark is run by faggots who have their own podcast that get no bullshit 60 views.